me in winter. I'm almost embarrassed.
There's like so many people. Wow, that's so tall.
I'm Taciane and I'm Talissa and you're watching TJTV. Sydney and we want to be sort of tourists for the day. So Talissa planned this whole day out and I don't even know everywhere that she's taking me, so I am super excited for this. All I said is wear comfortable shoes because there is going to be a lot of walking. Fingers crossed it doesn't rain. At least right now it is really sunny. It looks very warm outside, but it is not, okay? Go!
We are almost at our first location, so when I was planning the day, I didn't need to make it a secret from Tassie. But you said I can just plan whatever I want.
Because you were so excited for this. You had like so many places you wanted to go.
And I thought it would be cool as a surprise.
Wow, it's so beautiful. The spot Talissa's taking me is a car park.
So we are at the first destination. There is a walk called the Girls Murals where it's all murals painted by women.
Oh, well, I mean, I saw the first ones.
The whole walk is a bit long, so I chose my top 3. And I also made an album on my phone, like full of pose ideas that we can.
Nice.
We are also going to be taking photos, and if they're good enough, you'll see it on our Instagram.
Okay, if they're good. I'm sure they'll be good.
Fabulous at birth, I was glowing. Smacked the doctor on the ass, then he wanted.
You sure we don't get lost?
And I can't help that I'm dislike.
Even the footpath, or whatever you want to call it, it's so cute. Cats. And we were going over there in that wall to take some photos because it looks cool. Like colorful. We can edit out the graffiti. It smells awful. Like, ew. We can't. We're gonna try this wall in front of us and then walk around.
Bang, bang. Feeling good, showing up, bling, bling. Pay respects to the king, catching, catching.
So creative, Talissa. Thank you.
It's so random, right, going mural hunting. But
Yeah.
when I saw it, I was like, oh, that's really cool.
I think the only pity is that like so many of them have graffiti on them, which it's sad, but
Hungry now.
me too.
Are you ready for lunch? I hope you like the place that I picked. And if not, there's so many places to eat here. We'll just go somewhere else.
No, I'm going to what you picked.
What if it's not good? I've never been there before.
Number 1 with a chance, ring, ring. Be your own biggest fan, gang, gang. Run the world cause you can, bang, bang. Bang, bang.
I've never had this type of like bread bowl, I think. But the inside it's hash brown and beef. So it's like an Australianized version. It's so soft. On our way to our next location, whatever it is.
Here I am, yeah, now you know. Breaking hearts from Miami to Tokyo, Tokyo.
Talissa is sneaky, I'm telling you. Why am I sneaky? What am I getting accused of? See, I'm like trying to work out where we're going, like, because it says on Google Maps that we're 70 meters away. Guess what? She's taking us to a car park. She only puts the car parks on the GPS.
So our car is going to stay here for the night. Well, I mean, we're going to come back, obviously. We're going to our next location, which you'll see soon. I won't say. But then after that, we are walking a lot, and we're going to be very far from the car. So
Okay.
I would recommend maybe take a trip.
I'm trying to figure out where we're going now. I think, okay, we're just walking that way.
We're at Darlinghurst now, and it's so nice walking around. So many little cafes and stores. Oh, we're here. I see it.
Pay respects to the king, catching, catching. Number 1 with a chance, ring.
I made a reservation for, let me just show you what we got. One juice. But they do make it.
Bang, bang.
Whole story now with the cafe. Tell us what happened.
So Mayflower has been on my list for a while because it looks so nice. It's like one of those Instagrammable cafes, but it's mostly just for the place, not necessarily for the food and drinks. But the juices sounded so good, so we just said, oh, we'll stop along the way just to get a juice. And they come with a bottle juice. I'm like, what? I'm almost embarrassed to go into a cafe just for a little bit of juice that we shared. Because I thought it was going to be those really fancy cups, so they put the fruit at the top, but It was just a bottle of juice. I do think they make it in store though because it had their brand logo there.
But the place is so beautiful. I loved going there. Thank you, Talissa.
Yeah, it was worth it, I think.
It was worth it for us. Even when we were leaving, he was like, don't you want to order? And it's like, our order was the juice. That's it. That's it.
But it was good. It was very refreshing.
Yeah.
Wow, that's so cool. Wow.
Don't tell anyone, but the museum was actually more of a toilet break than anything.
We saw some cool things on the way
Yeah,
though.
I'm so glad we went in though, because it had been so long since I've been in there, and I forgot how cool it is. A giraffe is huge, so it was worth it. I'm glad.
Another 15 minutes to our next destination.
Okay.
See, did you realize I made you walk more just because it looked
Yeah.
nice? I took you on the scenic walk, but I just stayed still filming you. Botanic Gardens now. Starting to get a little bit colder. Do you feel it?
I don't know. I'm so cute. Well, I don't.
Wait, we're not going to anything cold.
So as I said, it's just around the corner, so
We'll
I don't
see.
see anything. Okay, wait.
But you're taking the wrong direction. Do you remember the last time we were here and we filmed a video? The geocaching one?
Oh yeah.
We almost had to travel interstate for that video. You have to watch it.
No, that was good. Are we doing?
We're not doing that again. No, I'm not surprising you with a flight or a road trip somewhere. Wow. Wow, looks so cool. And of course we had to see the Opera House and the Harbour Bridge. My phone was on 2% battery and I was a bit worried, but it was a convenience store with a power bank, so I'm happy now.
I'm gonna go to the terrace on the last floor. I don't know, the elevator didn't let us go, so let's see.
We came to the rocks just to see, wait for it, the light.
It's about to start, which is a light show here in Sydney, and I'm excited for it, but there's like so many people, like so many. It's so dark.
Cause I got something to prove, I gotta take what I hate and finally make a move. I think of you and all the shit you don't do. Well, I'ma make hella sure that I don't become you. I have no regrets, yeah, I'll tie up my chest. I'll never forget what it's like to be in debt. Been stabbed in the back bed, I'll show you what happens. Pass me the mic and I'll show you with action. I feel this pain, you already know. Turn that to gains, let my money show.
It was so full.
We are back to the car after a super long day.
Yes, but thank you Talissa so much for organizing this. It was so fun.
Mission accomplished.
A while back, it was our mum who picked out our whole day.
It was a day jam-packed with activities, some we didn't even know existed.
Yes, we did so many new things, so go check it out here.
And guess how many steps we have? 18,000. I really made us walk.
I am exhausted.